Hello, my name is Coach Sandy, and today I have Janelli and Adrianna, and they are going to assist me on level 1 skills. Okay, first we're going to start off with forward rolls, basic forward rolls. So ready? Feet together. You're going to start with your arms up in a cone, tight elbows. Okay. Now, if you've never done this, you're going to need your feet and those hands. So you're going to put your hands down, bend the knees here. Okay. Now we're going to tuck and roll. When you do this, you want to bring your chin to your chest and looking for your belly button. Okay. Go ahead. And then as soon as you push, boom, right up. You want to try to keep those legs together. When you're starting off with the forward roll, might be difficult to just stretch the legs right away, so you could keep them bent so you get into that seated position. Ready? Let's try it that way. Ready? So you can keep the knees bent, yep, and land on your feet. Ready? Hold and up. Good. So let's try that again. And as soon as you push, now you want to try to straighten the knees and tighten up the ankles. Ready? Arms up, nice and tight, slow, hands down, chin to the chest, and up. Good. That's your basic forward roll. Next, we will move on to handstands. You have to figure out what leg you like to favor. I'm a righty, so I will start with my right leg out. If you're a lefty, you want to point that left foot out. Okay, arms up, nice and tight, by your ears, boom. Foot's pointed, you want your weight on your supporting leg. Don't put your weight on your moving leg. Okay, so arms up, nice and tight. You're gonna lunge into it. You're gonna go hands down. You're gonna kick up. Once you're in this position, you wanna lock the legs together, nice and tight, long spine and head in between the arms. You don't wanna arch. If you arch, generally arch for me, you're gonna look like this. You're gonna hurt your lower back and you'll end up with some back pain. So you wanna pull up nice and tight, keeping the core tight. Okay, come out of it, step out of it, one leg at a time. Okay, so let's try that, okay? Ready? So arms up, favorite leg out. Go ahead, lunge, hands, feet, squeeze, and step down. Okay, let's try it one more time. Arms up, leg out, lunge, push, and hold. Come down. A way that you can drill this is against the wall with a flat back and use the wall for some support. But always keep your hands underneath your shoulders, never want them wide. We can move on to cartwheels. We'll demonstrate it first. Arms up, leg out. Okay, you have to, again, favor your leg. If you're a righty, you'll start with your right leg out. If you favor the left, you'll start with your left foot out. You do want it straight and pointed. You never want to start with your foot turned in or leg over the supporting leg. Okay, keep it in line with your hip. Okay, you're gonna lunge into it. It's gonna go hand, hand, leg, leg. Okay, so just demonstrate just a regular cartwheel and then we'll break it down. And then arms up nice and tight. Okay, come down. If you are just starting off and you're working on kicking over, not everyone can get their legs over their hips right away. So what you do want to do is always start with your arms up, leg out, okay? You will lunge and put your hands down. Go ahead, place your hands down. And from here, you want to try kicking over to the opposite side. Go ahead, now push, boom, and you're over, okay? So let's try that again. Arms are up. You're gonna lunge into it, hands down, and then try to kick. 1, 2, up. Good. And then once you get comfortable with that, then you can just connect it all together. Ready? 5, wait, ready? 6, 7, and up. 1, 2, go 3, 4, and hold. Good, but never turn in your foot when you land, okay? You wanna keep everything parallel. That is your basic cartwheel. Let's move on to front walkovers. I will have them demonstrate what a front walkover is, and then we can break it down with different drills and then connecting it all together. So for a front walkover, you're going to prep the same way you would for a handstand. Arms up, favorite leg out, keeping your weight on your supporting leg. And go ahead, just do a foot walkover. up nice and tight. Never turn that leg in, okay? Because what happens when you turn the leg in, you can actually pull it over to the opposite side, which you don't want to do. You always want to keep your leg in line with your hip, okay? So to break it down, we are going to go use the wall first. So we will kick up into the wall with one leg touching the wall. Arms up. Okay, ready? Go ahead. Hands, and then one foot to the wall, tight knee, toes touch the wall. Okay, keeping it nice and tight, separating those legs. Boom, perfect. And come down. And we're going to do that again. Ready? 6, 7, and up and hold, and down. Okay, and you can drill that like 5, 10 times. Maybe do a couple sets. It's just to get you to push. Using your toes, pushing into the wall so that when you do land, you're landing toe, ball, heel rather than heel, ball, toe. Okay, and then another drill for that is a basic drill, kicking up into a handstand, landing in your bridge. And we're gonna start with our arms up, nice and tight. Ready? And push up into your handstand and let the legs drop, squeezing. When you drop into your bridge, you wanna make sure they're staying up over your chest, okay? Hands in line with the shoulders. You never wanna pull forward and have your arms this way, because now you're not on top of your shoulders, okay? So you always wanna make sure that you are here, hands underneath the shoulders. If the arms are too wide, what's gonna happen is when you start pulling up, they're gonna come up from the side, which is what you don't want, okay? You always wanna make sure that they're in line with your shoulders so you're able to follow through. Okay, you guys can come out of it. So let's do that again, just stopping in the bridge, and then we will connect pulling up from the bridge, okay? Yep, handstand, bridge. Ready? 6, 7, and arms up. And handstand, bridge, hold. Okay, you don't want those feet out, you want those feet underneath your hips. Feet underneath the hips, so that way they're there to stand up, okay? And come out of it. So now we're gonna add pulling up, okay? When you're pulling up from your bridge, you wanna make sure, again, you're going right through those fingers, allowing them to roll right up, right through the floor. Arms are going to stay in line with your shoulders when you pull up, and you wanna really squeeze the glutes, pulling your hips up towards the ceiling so it helps you lift, okay? And let's try connecting the handstand, bridge, pull up. Ready? 6, 7, and go ahead. Handstand, bridge, pull it up. Good, follow through with those arms. Let's try it one more time. Ready? 6, 7, and up. 1, 2, go 3, 4, down 5, 6, pull it up. Good. Okay, wanna always make sure that you're squeezing your glutes, your core, all your muscles, so it's nice and tight. And then once you get comfortable with that, another drill to actually do a front walkover the proper way is you're gonna start again in position, okay? We're gonna kick over, keeping the leg splits, because you do wanna hit that split once you hit the handstand position. We're gonna drop one leg and we're gonna land with one leg up in your bridge. Ready? And keeping that leg nice and tight, go right ahead. Handstand split and hold, okay? Yep, and then you wanna try to hold this again, so that way the leg is up, nice and tight, toes pointed, hands underneath the shoulders. Lock the knee, Adrianna. There we go, okay? And then you can just come down from there, and you will do that again until you get comfortable with it, okay? So we will do that one more time, and then we will connect it all. Ready? And we're gonna start with our arms up, nice and tight, and go right ahead, hit the split, and land in that bridge, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good, and you can come down. So now we will connect it all, okay? So when we pull up, let's get back into that cone position so that way our arms are in line with our shoulders, tight, tight elbows, okay? Again, the front walkover, once the hands hit the floor, you can look for your hands, and then whoop, pull it right up. Ready? 6, 7, and good, nice and tight. Let's try that one more time. Same thing as you're pulling up. You want to think of the drills that we were doing before when we were just standing in the bridge and pulling up, squeezing the glutes, keeping the core nice and tight, keeping the arms nice and strong. Ready? And up. 1, 2, go 3, 4, up 5, hold 6. Good. And that is your front walkover. Another level 1 skill is a back walkover. In order to get a back walkover, yes, you need to know how to hold your bridge. You need to know how to go down in your bridge. You can't do an actual back walkover without actually knowing how to go down into your bridge, because you do need to align your hands with your shoulders and know how to hold yourself, okay? So we will start from the side, legs apart, arms up, okay? You always wanna start your arms in line with your shoulders, okay? So hands are here, you're gonna look back, following with those arms, letting your hands hit the floor, okay? Again, hands are in line with the shoulders, okay? From here, once you are comfortable going down by yourself, you're gonna put out your favorite leg that you like to use. See how it's nice and straight and pointed? And she's going to use her glutes again to really squeeze and push. Go ahead, leg goes up, and you're gonna push and land. And let's try that again. So legs apart, arms are gonna start up above the shoulders. Go ahead, you're gonna look back, and arms are gonna go down. Leg is gonna go out, okay? And she's gonna hit, go ahead, push, squeeze, and up, okay? And in that, when you're kicking over, you should be hitting a split once you hit that handstand position, okay? And then once you're comfortable with that, we are going to connect it. Leg out straight. Weight, again, is on your supporting leg. You never lunge forward. You do not wanna start on your front leg, because then what's gonna happen is you're swinging into a back walkover, which is what you don't want, okay? So it kind of feels like you're playing tug of war with your body. So you always wanna start on your supporting leg. Okay, leg out straight, arms up nice and tight. And as she goes back, we're gonna drill it just like how we did the front walkover. Now she's gonna go back into her back bend with her leg up, but she's not gonna kick over just yet. Go ahead, go back, leg up, and you're gonna hold, okay? And this is what you should be hitting before pushing for that back walkover. And let's try that again. Come down. Good. Ready? And arms up, leg out, nice and tight. Weights on the supporting leg. You're going to squeeze the glutes. And go ahead, you're gonna look for it. Hit the back bend, leg up. Boom. Okay? From here, another drill is once you're here, it's just pushing, okay, off that one leg. Just push, but don't kick all the way over. Yep. And now again, push and catch. Push and catch, okay? Just so you get used to pushing off the supporting leg. And kick all the way over, hit the leg, split, and up. Okay, so now we are going to combine it, okay? Leg starts out, arms are up. Go ahead, she's gonna look back, she's gonna hit that split position and right up. If you notice, her chin does stay in, because once you hit that handstand position, again, you want a nice long back. Ready, let's try it again. Arms are gonna go up, and connect, hands and up, boom, nice and tight. And if you notice, when she lands, she pulls her weight back into her supporting leg, so now she's in position to connect another back walkover or whatever she may be going into. And that's your back walkover. So those are a handful of your level 1 skills. If you don't get it the first try, don't feel discouraged. No one ever gets it the first try. Everyone's on their own speed when it comes to learning. Keep practicing every day. These girls have been doing it for quite some time, so their technique is there. But when they first started out, do they have straight legs, pointed feet? No. It took time. And they put in the effort, they put in their time, so eventually they did get to where they should be. Stay tuned for part 2 of level 1 skills. Let us know if you did try these skills. Leave us a comment, like the page, share with your friends if you like. Yeah, and just let us know what you'd like to see next. Good job, girls. Thank you.
Bye.